Okay, so I started off my day by reading a thread on Twitter that asked, what is the nicest thing a stranger has ever done for you?
Uh-huh.
And honestly, reading some of the responses was a good way to start the day. They were such sweet stories, and it got me thinking about, like, what's the nicest thing a stranger has done for me, and I wanted to know if that's happened to you guys that you could think of. I personally, one time in college, this, like, sounds like it doesn't really matter, but I was having such a bad day one time, and I like stopped at like a convenience store to buy something, and somebody bought me one of those Cokes that had like, you know, the ones that like had like the names on them. Yeah, and it said like cute or something, and he just like gave it to me, and he's like, I hope your day gets better. Like, I think he could tell I was like having a bad
that's
day.
Nice.
And that was years ago, and I still think about that.
Still remember it.
Yeah.
Made an impact. That's
Shared
cool.
a Coke and a smile. That used to be their whole slogan.
Yeah, it was. That's right.
One of the ones that popped into my head, Anna, when I was, and you don't see this from high school kids very often, but I was walking home with my buddy in middle school, and we went to 7-Eleven, and he was buying some candy, and the girl behind us noticed that I didn't have anything because I didn't have any cash on me, and she goes, "How come you're not getting candy?" And I said, "Because I don't have money. My mom doesn't give me money." And she goes, "I'll get you one. Go grab one." A high school girl bought a middle school kid a little pack of Starburst, and that was everything, you know?
And you
Really
still
cool.
remember.
I still remember that to this
remember
day.
it.
I no longer do nice things for strangers because I've had so many bad interactions when I actually do them. I've got like 4 or 5 stories where it's just like, this is the worst thing ever. I once let a person borrow my spare tire, a complete stranger, and followed them to the tire store. And I ended up with a nail in my own tire.
Oh, no.
I once filled up a lady's, she had a gas can in her, like, closet or whatever in her garage and was filling it up. She was like, I can't really get it into the little spigot thing. And so I was like, oh, I'll help you. Spilled gasoline all over my shoes, and the lady goes, oh, thank you so much. I only had like 10 miles left on my on my gauge. I was like, well, there's a gas station 2 miles away.
Right.
No good deed, Trey.
I once tried to buy a police officer a cup of coffee.
Okay.
He was behind me in line at the convenience store, and he was like, no, I'm good. I'm like, I just feel like a moron every time I try to help people.
I thought you were going to say he gave you a ticket.
No, he arrested me. He arrested me right there.
He pulled you over right afterwards. This guy's got a warrant for his arrest.
Wow.
I like how Trey remembers all the bad ones.
Yeah, right?
They're all bad. They're all bad.
Well, one nice thing I did was I didn't sing karaoke. I didn't sing one single karaoke song all weekend. So you're welcome, world.
But what about a nice thing done for you? Do you remember
No,
those?
I've had, I think you get back into the world what you try and put out, you know, and I've had people loan me money when I didn't have any money, you know, just I can't put my finger on one specific one that sticks out, but I've had some folks just help me out. I wouldn't be here if folks hadn't been. Kid Craddock gave me a job.
I guarantee you there's 25, 30 people out there that would say Big Al Mack is the person that did the nicest thing for me as a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the biggest heart I've ever anybody I've ever met.
I appreciate it, dog. That's very nice of you.
Really?
Very nice
Trey
of
giving
you.
a compliment still is like shocking to my system.
Wild right there.
I don't know what's happening.
And see, I said something nice, and now that was me back. Why do things nice?
Yeah.
Not why do nice things. Why do things nice?
No,
Yeah. Why do things nice?